I'll tell you that I did an update on my computer right before. Like, it was stupid. It's just I should have never done it because it took forever, and I didn't get to prep everything. And now my background is messed up, so we might have to go. This may be a no camera show tonight. No, that is plenty right there. Thank you. I appreciate it. And Mary, thank you so much for gifting. Gift. Thank you, Dawn. I can't. For some reason, I cannot fix this. I've been trying, and it's a pain. I don't know why I can't fix it. So I don't know. I don't want to turn my camera on. Well, nothing really. I'm trying to fix it. I don't think it's gonna work, but yeah. Well, it's not really my bad, but I can't. It's just I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's weird because when it updated, it's like it changed the background, and to like a green screen, and I'm having problems. I'm having like I don't know what I have to Google how to fix it because I don't know how. So anyway, we're off to a flying start here. This is what I'm saying is that you should never. All right, let me hide myself here. You should never, ever update do a software update. 30 minutes before your show. It's not a good idea, really, to be honest with you. And yeah, shout out. What's up? No, I'll represent all day. I'm just saying that the screen itself, it's not that good. You know what I mean? Like if it was a better sort of background, that would be fine. Yeah, it's Apple. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. What's up, Noel? And Linda going ham on the memberships. Kind of look like I look like a leprechaun. How do I look like a leprechaun? What are you talking about? I don't know. I'm like I said, I am so I don't know what that means. Well, you wouldn't have to look down to scratch. What does that mean? Does anybody know what that means? Nobody knows. Does anybody know? I'm gonna have to like I don't know, man. I don't know what that means. I would like to know what that means. I'm turning it off. Okay. Much. That's better. See, I like this better. I like this. Let me see here. Abigail Rose, member for 3 months. Shout out to you. Linda gifting another membership. Thank you, Linda. It's very kind. Canadian Mama Bear. Always good to see you. Coming through with the nice donation. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Never feel obligated by any means. You guys are very kind. And Cherry and Max once had a monkey. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. um, let's see. Never ever do an update that close. Sweet Max. It's a very cute monkey. Okay. I don't know, man. It's just none of this is making sense. Lucky Charms. All right. Get it out of your system. Come on. Let's go. Before I stay away, because this stream, you're answering all the questions. Probably, probably not. No. No. I don't think so. I don't think I look like a leprechaun. How do I look like a leprechaun? All right. Well, here we go again. Jeez. Tough crowd. I'm not yeah, that's right. I'm not Ginge. If I was a ginger, I could see being a leprechaun, but I don't feel like a leprechaun. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you do not. You do not agree. Me neither. I've never seen a leprechaun, for God's sakes. Beard, hat under the rainbow. Do you have a... What the hell's a buckle belt? You mean a belt buckle? Leprechaun after dark. All right, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Keep it going. That's all right. Chat, do your thing. Yeah, you do, leprechauns. Keep it going. Come on. Let's go. It's all right. Don't worry about it. It's okay to laugh. Okay. I mean, I assumed that the rainbow had something to do with it. It's just like a leprechaun or whatever. It's all right. Keep going. Get it all out. All right. Where's pot of gold? You're so magically delicious. Apple got jokes. Haas and the leprechaun episode. Is that from Bonanza? Taste the rainbow. Any more? What more? We got some more. As long as there are bridge trolls and elves, kind of the same thing. Leper Josh. All I can think of is who does number 2 work for. Shout out Austin Powers. Green in the back. Yeah, it's grass. What are you talking about? It's like it's grass. No question. I'm an ally of the community. Good to see. Good to see you guys. It's nice to be here. We were going to talk about the Enterprise, but I don't know where we go from here, to be honest with you. I think it's just like I don't know. I'm not sure. Looks like Teletubbies. Okay, you guys wearing yourselves out? You guys getting a little tired? Punch yourself out. Let's see. Why did Josh go to Home Depot? Easy. He needed patio furniture. Got it. That was good. Mama. Can I find guys at the end of the rainbow? You cannot. Gwen doesn't care. She likes it. Are you drinking a Bud Light? No. I think that Bud Light is like, has the Starship landed yet? I don't. Tinky la la. All right. Put it. What do you mean put it back? Oh, you mean turn the camera off? All right, cool. I'll do that. No, I clicked on the background to portrait, and then that happened, and then it closed, and I can't find it. I can't find the portrait button with the background. Oh, okay, I got you. All right. Okay. Sure, we can talk about anything. Hey, nobody will complain about the red door tomorrow. I can't wait. I'm telling you. So what I was gonna do? Thanks. What I was gonna do was, I was gonna have this like show planned, and I was gonna put on, do some. Well, I guess I'll have to do it tomorrow. Because I can't focus on anything other than the rainbow in front of me, which is fine. I just can't focus on anything. But the thing was, I didn't know the update was going to take like 30 minutes. I didn't know that I'd have to restart my computer like 7 times. I didn't know that I would end up here, whatever dimension this is. How can I kind of want it, like, if we're going to do it, we need to really actually, I think I need more light. Okay, that didn't help at all. Is that helping? I think it needs to be a little bit more well lit for this. I mean, if we're going to do it, this is not helping. It's not helping at all. Everything's screwed up. Are you somewhere over the rainbow, or is the rainbow over you? Let me see here. Let's change this. See if this works. The light was better before. All right. Well, there goes that. And Yeah, yeah. Thank you. I'm doing fantastic. Can you pretend to do? Ooh, give me lucky coin. Oh, lucky Irish. Ooh, me lucky coin. All right, that's enough. The background ate Josh. Um, get some Lucky Charms. I'm guessing that that's what it is. I don't know. I'm not really sure. How I don't know. I can't even like I don't know where my email tab is. It's everything's screwed. Well, look. Crazy Nurse says that I'm Irish. That's not the right color green. I'm not claiming to be a leprechaun. The chat is. I don't even want this background. I'm embracing it. I gotta take breaks from it though, to be honest. You're I don't know what color it is. But I don't know. I'm not really sure how. No, I'm not. No, I am absolutely not embracing the leprechaun thing at all. I'd rather it, is it Pride Month? What month is that? Where's Justin? Justin, I don't think December's Pride Month. June. Damn it. We got a ways to go. Like if this would have happened in June, if this would have happened in June, it couldn't have worked out more perfect, but it's not June. And yeah, I don't know. We're just hanging and off. Okay. Yeah, that's true. You can celebrate it year round. What'd you walk into? Just Live After Dark. Did you say YouTube? YouTube bad actors. Who's the Enterpriser bunny? Well, like I said, I kind of had a show sort of set up for tonight, but that's quickly going out the window. Never a dull moment. So, it's just the whole computer. It's everything. I should have never done this. Should have never done this. To be honest with you, you're probably not gonna be. Where the hell did I go? Where? What is? I feel like Ghost Dad. You guys remember Ghost Dad? Sabotaging my entire show. Just sabotaged from Jump Street. Um, it's hard to do. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get it to focus here. All right, hold on. Is that too bright? Too bright or not bright enough? I refuse to believe that you do not possess the ability to change the ding dang screen. Well, too bright. Hold on. I don't know. I could probably Google it, but hold on. Here, the landscape is trying to devour Josh. Okay. I I think I have figured it out. Of all the ones that I could have got stuck on, I could have got stuck on this one. Hold on. Maybe not. Now we're stuck again. God dang it. Hold on. Yeah, could have got stuck on that or that, or that. Of course, that would have been fine. Or that one, that would have been fine too. Any of them would have been fine. But the fact of the matter is that God works in mysterious ways, and it got stuck on this. So, did I? Is Justin here? Did he feel the rainbow? Where's Justin at? Is he here for real? I knew it. It's fucking bat signal, dude. I walk in and a rainbow pops out. Either I'm really gay or Josh is coming out. Either way, yay. You're really gay. That's why we love you. Um, he felt the rainbow, dude. He felt the rainbow. It was like, oh, that's unbelievable. Ah, well, so okay, I'm gonna turn this off for now, and maybe later, we can get. I don't know. He felt the energy. He felt it. He knows that I'm an ally. That's my guy, dude. I mean, and not in that way, but like if I was gay, I mean, we could have some coffee. Yeah, we can. It's has it. There's a rainbow connection. A game show, love connection, can't deny. I somehow, yeah, I don't know, dude. It's just, all right. Okay. Now that I know how to get rid of it, we love you too, bub. We sure do. And we love all of our allies in the community. And then we love our community. Let's see. The last 2 nights, I've been in the middle of struggling to find something to watch, and I got notification at Lab After Live. Thank you, Josh. Well, welcome. Welcome. I don't know. I just got stuck. But I know how to fix it now. See? Pew, pew, pew. Oops. I don't want that anymore. No more of that. Let's see. I don't like that either. Anyway, yeah. I will talk about a little bit. I really do think that we're going into a really like weird place with this whole thing. No, I'm not scared to get sued at all. I don't. I think that like I'm kind of getting under people's skin just a little too much, and I don't want to I don't know. It's just different, It's getting a little much. yeah, we're getting into a weird place just now. But no, I don't know what Enterprise anybody's talking about. I don't even like Star Trek, not even Deep Space Nine. The movies suck. The ship is kind of cool. I like the ship. But as for Enterprises go, other than like the rental car place, I don't really know. And it's Star Wars. I don't like Star Wars either. Peyton loves Star Wars. I can't stand it. I know. That took quite some time. And I'm not even kidding. Like I updated my computer and then I had about 3 minutes and then I ended up going on. I was fidgeting with what was it? I was fidgeting with the they call it Apple Intelligence for a second. And it was like, here you go. And then I clicked on something. Phew, Rainbow Land. Just like that, Just went pew. So, that just like I just should have went yeah, to be honest with you, I know like people, like when I get so I'm kind of bored of like that whole situation. Like I don't want to talk about Jay anymore because she's got the personality of white dog shit. And she's no better than anybody else. She thinks she is. She's certainly not. And I'm kind of bored with it, It's just, and I don't really like to be threatened either. That's not fun. And it's sort of just kind of boring at this point. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say because, like I said, they get really angry, and I think that it's probably because I associate with Brittany and Justin and Seth, and but I figure all that adds into it. But like I said, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about it, to be honest with you. Teleport. I mean, yeah, of course. Eventually, it will. It definitely will once I stop talking about it. But it's it's just sort of one of those things where I do kind of feel like it may be headed to a weird place. And like I said, not that I care about getting sued at all. I'm not scared to get sued at all. I wouldn't even show up. It wouldn't even matter. I'm not kidding. Yeah, but kind of it's just there's a lot of insane prattle going on, and I'm kind of just done with. I don't really like it. I don't really like it. Oh my god, I did that Dear John the other night. Let me show you here. Let me show you. You'll like this. Google Chrome. All right, whatever. Let me show you here. This one. This guy, who I believe is insane. He, because I mocked him, and then he showed up in the comments, and I entertained him for a little bit, and then I got rid of him because he started sending these things where it would say stuff like you want to, or do you want to play? And then he would send me some AI generated Joker speech, like Heath Ledger Joker. It was just stupid and awful. But I yeah, he was he's probably watching right now, I'm sure. I don't even know who he is, but it was just so the Heath Ledger thing. It's just it's kind of weird, and people are really unstable, and so I don't know. I have no idea. I had to block him. I love honesty and humility. Yeah. Guys are different Scorpios. Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, I got to be completely honest with you. It's not that I don't care about views or whatever, um, but it's certainly not. It's certainly not my main objective. Plenty of people show up to the show and enjoy the show and watch the show on replay and all of that, and I think that's fantastic. I like going on late at night, and sort of a pop up kind of guy. Like I just like to pop up, pop, you know. So very cool. I'm not upset about. I got to I'm not upset about anything at all. It's there's like I said, it's just kind of boring. I'm sad. My birthday is Saturday. Happy birthday to you. Honestly, I feel for Granny watching on the grounds of some people encourage her behavior, so she keeps going. None of this is in her favor, and it's all for their entertainment. Yes, and like I said, I really do think that it's this. It's really kind of touchy, I guess you could say. And Lucy in the Sky, thank you so much. You're very kind. One thing that I did get out of this, Jesus, was I caught the very end of Jay's stream, and it's just whatever. But it's so weird. Her comment was, let me see. Hold on. South Africa in the house. Let me see here. Not very many super chatties coming through. Was what she said. Not very many super chatties coming through. I mean, that's what you keep your eye on? Not very many super chatties coming through. All right, well, whatever. I've never complained one time ever about it. It's plenty. People are very kind. Off topic, my lab zipper hoodies are like 2 years old. I need new ones. Yeah, the merch store is still there. I don't know if, but why? I really don't get that. I don't like it. It doesn't matter because typically the people that watch my show are smart and very, very nice people, and work hard, I'm sure, for their money. And I always remember that the not this the members, like they pay a monthly fee, and you get if your stream is appropriate enough, you'll get ad revenue, stuff like that. And I think that's just like enough, I don't know. I don't know. I've never watched anybody stream and be like, oh wow, they didn't get any. I've never done that before. It's not really something that and you guys, honestly, you don't have to send me anything. I appreciate it. I'm just saying that if I wouldn't have been on 200. This is my 239th show on Lab After Dark, and I think I get more out of it than probably you guys do. I think that it's healthy for me to express myself and, just talk. And I like to do that. And I've always liked broadcasting, and I always like it. And so sort of the give and take is that, people show up and listen, and I like to talk and entertain. And try to be funny. I'm sure there are people out there that do not think I'm funny. That's fine. I am. You're wrong. The only reason you probably don't think that I'm funny is because I make fun of the people that you love so much. And I will continue to use this channel any way that I want to. And that includes making fun of people that make fun of me. But I also don't want to go into into territory that is, I feel that could be just, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't want to say. I don't think it's very healthy. Kelsey, you already donated. I appreciate the 10. That's very kind of you. Very much. Lisa, that dog is a monster. An absolute beast. Look at that thing. You are one of the best on here. Well, I appreciate you saying that. And I'm not mad. I'm on for a few people that left their day jobs. So generating income matters. I think they deserve to get paid for all the work they do. I don't pay for cable anymore, so why not? I understand that, and I'm not knocking anybody for it, but I think that at some point, I don't want to say anything because I don't want anybody to take it the wrong way. And sometimes, okay, I'll just say it. I mean, when has it ever stopped me before? At some point, it does become a bit piggish. And like, somebody like Gray Hughes, like I can't even stand watching that. It's even if he was like the best creator out there, which he's not. And even if his shows were interesting, which they're not. And even if he was entertaining, which he's not, I still couldn't handle it. I think like with lawsuits, when people go to sue people, I don't think collecting money to sue people is right. I don't. If you get sued, I mean, I guess that's a little bit different. If somebody's suing you, that's a little different. But I mean, if you worked a regular, like if you worked at like a 9-to-5 job and you got sued by somebody, nobody's going to donate to you. Nobody's going to donate to your defense fund. That's what makes this kind of a weird place, is that if I were to get sued, people would be like, we want to help. And it's just like, it's not I don't know. I find it weird, but that's just me. And, I know like people can do whatever they want, and you say, well, nobody's forcing anybody to do it. I would never donate to a legal fund. People do. I mean, they do. That's, like I said, that's what makes it that's what makes it different. That's what makes YouTube different. That's what makes content creating different. And I don't understand why, but it is. It is. For some reason, it is different. And, look, I get why somebody would be upset if they got sued. I totally understand. how inconvenient that would be and how much it would suck. But you know, like there's no grounds for me to be sued. It would be rejected. I mean, they wouldn't even take it into. They wouldn't even take it. It wouldn't. It wouldn't make it past the filing. It'd get filed, and then, I mean, to get somebody for for being libel, slander, things like that, the bar is extremely high. Extremely high. And people sue people all the time, and they constantly get tossed out. Constantly tossed out. They never make it past the initial stages because you have to have evidence, and not just what you think is evidence. You have to have actual evidence to sue somebody. And if you don't, then it goes nowhere. I mean, you can't, just because you sue somebody doesn't mean they have to defend themselves, because it has to make it past a certain point. So, and then, what anybody in their right mind would do is, if you get sued, is to countersue. And because that's a pain in the ass too. When somebody sues you, if you countersue them, I mean, then you're kind of playing ball. And I mean, that's the move most of the time. Hope floats. I'll tell you that it's. I don't know. Granny keeps alluding to suing me, and I think she's upset because she thinks that either that I can stop it, or that I shouldn't be for it or against it or whatever. And I don't really care. Well, I certainly would, though. I would have a valid reason to file for, I don't know, threats, things like that. But yeah, there's no grounds to sue anybody. It's dumb. I have nothing to do with it. I'm not worried about it. And I don't know. I hope they all figure it out. I really do. I'm not worried about it. I'm telling you, I'm not worried about it. But I also don't want to be mean. I've been pretty mean lately, to be honest with you. And it doesn't all. It's just it's like I said, it just gets old. It gets boring. And I'm not on anybody's side. I'm on my side. I'm on my side only. I've always been that way. I'll always be that way. And God bless everybody. It's Christmas time. Let's we should be talking about prime rib and macaroni and cheese or something. I love macaroni and cheese. Like not the crap in the box. I like macaroni and cheese. Like the homemade. Jesus was born this time of year, okay? In a manger. Good Lord. Yes. What is that? Ham stuffed and I love that. I love ham stuffed and mashed potatoes. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I I don't know. Prime rib for Christmas is excellent. Tri-tip too. We do tri-tip sometimes, but I love ham. Like I love ham, like smoked ham. I love smoking it. And that's right. The McRib is back big time in a major way. I do wonder though why they keep taking it back and then like if it sells, why not just keep it? And if it doesn't, then, get rid of it. I don't understand it. This whole, here you go, here's the McRib, and then we're going to take it away. And then we bring it back. And then we take it away. And then we bring it back. And then we take it away. And then we bring it back. Nobody knows when the McRib's here. Nobody knows when it goes. And, good Lord. Noel, you like the McRib? Your dog is so cute, by the way. Hold on one second. Dude, the McRib is with a little pickle on it. Little McRib with a little McPickle. It's pretty good. I don't know. I just know it's a special time of year. I thought I took that off before I came back. Yikes. I like McRibs if they are on the hunky McJosh. Oh, they're not. I don't even know if I've seen a rib lately. I'm not as fat as I used to be, but I don't know where the McRib is. The McJosh rib. Yeah, I'm telling you. Let me take this off. My computer thing, it totally threw off everything that I was going to do tonight, and I apologize about that. But we're on Union time. No, she does not. My grandmother. Um, this is another funny thing that the only kind of cooking she does is she makes herself popcorn sometimes and uh, like cream of wheat. I do all the cooking. I mean, yes, I cook every day. Every single day I cook. every day. Breakfast. Grandma doesn't eat lunch much. She snacks a little, little cheese and crackers here and there, but then I cook dinner for her. No, but so, no, she doesn't cook. She doesn't drive. She doesn't do anything much. I mean, she does do some stuff. She likes to load the dishwasher, which is something like I do it all the time. And she comes up behind me, takes everything out and then rearranges them, which drives me nuts. And so, but right before this was all going on, I went inside while my computer was updating, and we just got a new garbage disposal like a week ago. The things you get excited about when you're old, I'm talking about me. Grandma, she'll be 81 here shortly, but I know she really needs to start pulling her weight. But so we got a new garbage disposal, and I hear in the kitchen trying to turn it on, and it's like going ring, ring. It's like making that note ring, and then she goes, Josh, call the plumber. And I was like, why? The garbage disposal doesn't work. She dropped something plastic down there and it was seized up. So I had to stick my enormous fat ass hand down there. Nervous. I was just nervous the whole time. I even unplugged the damn thing. I have seen those movies, Final Destination. It doesn't matter. A bolt of lightning could have hit the damn roof and that thing could have been going off. And I'm shoving my friggin' hand in there going, and I find whatever she dropped in there and I take it out and I said, this is your problem. I turn it back on. And this is what she says. Oh, good. But it took me a long time to like wedge my entire hand in there. It was really difficult. And I was scared the whole time. I shouldn't have been. It was unplugged. But I've seen Final Destination, all of them, like all 13 of them. And it's a creepy thing to do. I don't want to do it. She was screaming, call the plumber. I'm not calling the plumber. Plumbers cost money. And I wasn't convinced that we needed a plumber. I was like, nah, I'm going to look at it first. So I kid you not. Let me see if I can find it. I've been walking around with this for the last hour. Here it is. This is a pen with a light on the end, and I was going like I was going like this the entire time. And then I'd take my hand and shove it. Yeah, it was not easy. And a couple of times I had it. I had it in my hand, and as I was pulling it up, my hand got squeezed. This happened twice, and I dropped it. And I cussed. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I said, malarkey. I was pissed. Yeah, well, I couldn't see it. I had to feel, because I did. I tried tongs. Like because I have wooden tongs where I can get the toast out without electrocuting myself. So I went to do that, but I couldn't see. And then it wasn't good. It sucked. It is. It's my little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Yeah, memories. I don't disagree. Yes, you are. You're absolutely super late. Astigmatism, huh? I know what that is. Oh, yeah. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I make jewelry and occasionally drop a bead or two down the garbage disposal. The root of my. It sucks, doesn't it? Anything garbage disposal is it's the worst. And we're back. Like I'm being pulled over by a cop. No, you're not. Trust me. It's just ridiculous, dude. My dad dropped his teeth down the toilet. It's disgusting. Did he fish them out though? Because I mean, you'd have to. You would have to. Did he? And was it tops and bottoms? Because that's rough. If you if you go tops and and he flushed, yes. Well, he's a plumber, thank God. That would suck. So he just dropped the toppers. He kept he kept the below deck. That's good. I'm glad that he did. He should have. My uncle who passed away, God rest his soul. One time he shows up at my house. He wasn't supposed to be drinking. He had a problem with drinking, but he's got Seagram 7 and 7 Up. 7 and 7. I don't know. I mean, she I don't know. I think I've almost never seen her. Well, we could talk about that. Yeah. I've almost never seen her without her teeth in. Don't tell her that I told anybody that. Oh, thank you, little dove. I appreciate you. No, this isn't Thanksgiving, Uncle. This is my uncle Felix. He passed away, but anyway, he shows up. Um, yeah, I don't know. 7 and 7. He shows up at my house. This was probably I couldn't have been more than 21, and he starts getting absolutely hammered. And when I say hammered, I mean, what was it? You got a Felix. Obliterated, right? So then he goes, hey, mijo. That's what he called me. Mijo. He said, hey, mijo, let's go to, he says, let's go to Pizza Hut. And I was like, all right. And he's like, you can drive my truck. And it was just like this big dually friggin', it was a huge Dodge dually that. So anyway, I'm driving it, and we end up at Pizza Hut, and we order a couple pizzas. By this time, I mean he is ossified, and we get in the car, and he starts. This is how he eats. He ate like a duck. I don't know if you know what that is, but he ate like a duck, where it was almost like he would take a piece of pizza or whatever kind of food. I've never seen anybody eat quite this fast. And he would kind of tip his head back like a duck, and it would go, you know what I mean? Like it was just like, you know. And he's just mashing this pizza, right? He's just housing piece after piece after piece after piece. And we get, back to the house, and he's drinking his Seagrams. He's like kind of pacing. And he starts to get sick. Like his stomach hurts because he literally ate like 100 pieces of pizza within a matter of like 3 minutes. Not 100, but I would say at least 7, maybe 8. I don't know. It was a lot. So he's in the bathroom. He's getting sick. I have my head covered up with a blanket, trying to go to sleep. Desperately trying to go to sleep, just ignoring whatever's happening. And I wake up in the morning, and I don't know when he left. I have no idea. I don't know if he was still drunk when he left or if he waited till the morning. I have no idea. And he can't get a DUI for it now because he died. But I wake up and I'm getting ready to go to the bathroom, and I walk in, and he left his partials on the back of the toilet. Like it was like 4 teeth, like a retainer of teeth, which I never knew that he had. I had no idea. I had no idea that he had a retainer of teeth. And I knew that they weren't mine. So I'm staring at him, going, oh my God, And all of a sudden I hear bang, 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 mijo. That's exactly the sound that he, or bridge. I don't know. Whatever comes out. It's like I don't know. Mijo, he's yelling. And I can kind of hear his little lispiness, He's like, Mijo, let me in. I left something. That's what it sounded like. I left something. I was like, oh my God, dude. And I wasn't going to touch them. They're just sitting there on the back of the shitter. And I run down because I had to go down the stairs because it was like a Victorian and I lived up in the back. So I go down the stairs. I open it up, and he's got this big smile on his face. Right. There's teeth missing everywhere. And he was like, I had a good time last night, mijo. And I was like, great. And he goes, I left something here, I think. And I said, yeah, you did. So we start walking up the stairs, and I'm not even kidding, dude. He grabs him off the back of the toilet, and pops them in. No rinse, no mouthwash, no nothing. Just pops them in, pats me on the shoulder, says, "I'll catch you later." Yeah, it's just, that's just how he was. It was unbelievable. That's just how he was. He was just, that's just what he did. It was kind of his thing. Like he loved to, it was disgusting. And he was an absolute monster. Just like one time, all right, I'll tell you another, I'll tell you a little bit about my Uncle Felix. And by the way, there's a million stories, right? But we're in the Trinity River in a place called Hoopaw on the reservation. Cause, his dad and my dad they didn't share the same dad. They shared the same mother, and his dad was Indian and his mother was Mexican. And then his dad was Mexican and mom Mexican. Okay. Now that we've gone through that whole thing, so we're at the river on the reservation, and everybody's packing up to leave, and he's like just out in like about, I don't know, I would say like waist deep in the water. And he had this dog named Doc. And Doc wasn't listening at all. He was a Rottweiler. And he kept yelling. He's like, "Doc, you stupid dog." That's how I swear to God, that's how he talked. He's just, that's how he was, man. Just so loud. I really miss him a lot. He was my favorite uncle. He ended up getting strung out on drugs and alcohol again. And it was very, very sad to watch him, go downhill, because I loved him so much. I love him so much, and I loved him so much. And I had a lot of fun with him. But he's out there standing in the water about waist deep. I got to take this off. It's distracting me. Everybody's packing up. There's people downstream fishing, like fly fishing and all that kind of stuff. So we pack up and we're like, "Hey," and he's just standing there. Just like, nobody knew why. He was just standing there. So like, "Hey, Felix, come on, let's go." And he goes, "I'll be there in a minute." We were getting ready to go have dinner. We're like, "Come on, man, hurry up, Felix. Come on." He's like, "I'll be there in a minute. Doc, you stupid dog." He's yelling at Doc, everything's just chaos, right? And we're like, "Come on." And we go, "What are you doing?" He looks at us, looks us straight in the eye. He goes, "I'm taking a dump." It's like, Jesus. People downstream run off. This is unbelievable, dude. Seriously, the fly fishermen were out of there. As soon as he yelled that, the whole river clear. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. He's just standing there, like, "What are you doing, dude?" Finally, we pushed him to the edge where he screamed at everybody. That's my Uncle Felix. He did stuff like that all the time. It's just, and he owned a roofing company, and I worked for him for a little bit when I was younger. And the one time, so we were working on this 3-story gravel house. I don't know if you've known anybody or if you've ever torn down a roof of any kind, but gravel roofs are the worst to tear down. They're just, you have to scrape all the gravel. I don't even know if they make them anymore. It's just this flat roof with gravel. Then you have to peel the friggin', it's just the worst, And the guy up on top, he was standing pooping. Yes. I mean, I don't know how else he was. But anyway. And my uncle was telling Waylon, of course his name was Waylon, he had the feather tattoos on the neck. They were kind of cool. They were prison tats, but Waylon was cool. And he had it was like a big orange. Like it was a good size orange. And he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna eat this. And Felix, my Uncle Felix, was like, throw it down here. Like that, throw it on down. So Waylon throws the orange off of the friggin' off the top story. My Uncle Felix does not catch it. It hits the ground and explodes. Pew. And I remember looking at him going, damn, that would have been a good orange because it was hot. Oranges are fantastic. It just rocks going everywhere. And I said, I kind of laughed, I went, and he looked at me and he says, watch this. And he picks up the orange, tears it open, and like takes a bite from the inside like a coconut, and then it starts spitting the rock. There were rocks in the damn thing, and he's spitting it out, going spitting the rocks from the roof out while he was eating his orange. And it was horrendous. He was different, dude. He was just a different type of guy. It's just like, I remember one time he cut himself really bad, and then he super glued it shut. Like he used like Gorilla Glue. I didn't know that. I mean, I told him he needed to go to the hospital. He said no. And then he super glued his cut. Really? Is that a thing? I mean, it was a pretty big cut. Super glue. Probably, I would assume so, but I mean, he didn't care. It was always about, like, he would say, like, I'm gonna, because he lived on the reservation, and like he was very into like Indian culture and stuff, but like I don't think he actually really understood how it worked, because he would always talk about going to the sweat lodge. How like the sweat lodge, like, I'm gonna go sweat, he's like, I drank a lot of Seagrams last night, mijo. I'm gonna go to the sweat lodge. And I was like, all right, I don't know. He swore, so I don't know. He probably sweated out or something, but I'm sure it got infected. I couldn't imagine that it didn't. But yeah, he always thought it's like the sweat lodge was the answer. I don't know. I mean, I have been to the sweat lodge with them before, and not for that reason though. Yeah, he loved it. One time he was like telling me, because he had been drinking all weekend. He had been drinking all weekend, and he was asking me if like his eyes, like the whites of his eyes were yellow, and they kind of were actually. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna go to the sweat lodge, He's like, and they'll be clear tomorrow. And I was like, I don't know, dude. Like, that to me seems like a liver issue. And he went to the sweat lodge and came, and I saw him later that day, and his eyes were crystal clear. Unbelievable. I mean, it was just, he was into it, like that was his thing. I think it worked for a really long time, but he had a really tragic ending, to be honest with you. He had a really hard time with alcohol specifically, but just drugs in general, whatever really towards the end that he could get a hold of. And I was actually kind of ashamed sometimes, because he became homeless, and I would see him around town sometimes, and I sort of sometimes would avoid, because it was just, it was like, can I have money or this or that? And like, he was never like that, until the last few years. I remember I was at a stoplight one time and my door opened up and he gets in. He'd been on the street for God knows how long. He just gets in. He gets in my truck. I like look over and he goes, dang, mijo, can't believe you leave your doors unlocked. And I said, well, that's something that I will never do again. And then he asked me for $2. I gave him $2 and then he ran off. But, yeah, he was a really good-hearted guy. And that he had a good, I think it was about 13 years of just sobriety. Can't believe you leave your doors unlocked. It's like, oh my God, get out. He was too funny. He's a good guy. Anyway, I think that's enough. I want to thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Kelsey, thank you. I appreciate it. Mary, as always. Dawn, thank you. Abigail Rose, 3 months. Linda gifted 2 of them. Canadian Mama Bear. Cherry Max, 5 Lab After Dark memberships. Thank you. Lucy and Sky, great to see you. Thank you again. He was teaching me a safety lesson. I love him, man. I miss him a lot. He was a good uncle. Hilarious. Just the funny, great sense. It was just and I got to I'll tell you, I'll have to find a picture of him. He was good to see Luke. Thank you. He was a specimen. I mean, just an athlete. Great boxer, great wrestler, hard worker. It's just drugs, man. They just tear your life apart. Sucks. Yeah, I think so too. He was a good man. I miss him a lot. I really do. He was my favorite uncle. Well, I don't know. It's a tie between my uncle who wants to date my sister's 90-year-old client and Uncle Felix. Appreciate it. Good night. God bless Uncle Felix. I agree. God bless him. Miss him. You're welcome. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Sweet country, good to see you. Thank you. I had to step away for a minute, but my roof is flat gravel roof. My house is built in Mansfield, so I don't know if it was common back then. It sucked, I'll tell you that. Glue is used. Yeah, but it can't be the same kind of glue, right? Really? Well, he did it with a chainsaw. He probably used a lot. That's crazy. That was a vintage Lab After Dark. I loved it. I loved it. Keep it positive. Keep the vibe nice. Somebody gets out of line, we'll talk some shit. Yes. I never did anything half-ass.